Hi everyone, this is Mark from Printer Stop Video, and today we're going to be taking a look at the HP LaserJet 2420 series. This is a very popular model from HP. It represents a really good value, and it's a workhorse type of printer. In general, before we go into this, I think it's important to take a second and look at the 4 different types of printers that most companies offer, HP included. The first category is what's called a personal laser printer, and that's something you probably keep on your desk that one person uses all day long. Occasional Word documents, that sort of thing. The next is called a small workgroup printer, which is basically where up to 5 people share a printer, basically all day long. Third category is a workgroup printer. That's where you have an office with maybe 10, 20 employees. You have a big printer down the hall that everyone seems to kind of use. And then you have the really big monster departmental printers, which everyone has access to for printing and copying and faxing and all that other cool stuff. This is classified as a small workgroup printer, which means it's rugged, a little bit more than for yourself, but it's still a good office printer as well too. Now, some of the things that make it very unusual is, number one, it has a very high print speed. It prints 30 pages per minute. And the other thing which makes it really good is it has a very high print quality of 1,200 dots per inch. A lot of other printers get you about 600 dots per inch. This is twice as sharp. Next major feature is, you notice there's a little door in the front. Just pop this little arrow. Voila, you have access to your toner cartridge. And this toner cartridge is an extra long life toner, which is good for 12,000 pages. Typically, a toner cartridge on most printers is good for 3,000 to 6,000. So you replace this less frequently, costs you less, and gives you a lower cost per page. Another thing which is really a fascinating feature about this printer is it's designed to print up to 75,000 pages per month without overheating or having any sort of problem. So you can really put a lot of work on this and not have to worry about it. One of the great features that you get with this printer is this has a lot of memory built in. It has 64 megs of RAM standard. You can even upgrade that up to 320 megs. What that means is when you're on a website and you have an application or a brochure that you want to download and print, some of those have a lot of graphic pictures in them and take a long time to print. Not here, because not only is it a fast printer, the extra memory means it will print very quickly for you too. Paper comes out through the front of the printer, and you have a little adjustable tab to catch the paper so it won't fly off and go onto the floor for you. Here with the big number 1, this is paper tray number 1. Drop it down, extend, and you can put 100 sheets of paper in here up to legal size, 8.5 by 14. You can also adjust it larger or smaller as you need depending on the width of the paper, or you can set it for 10 envelopes as well. When you're done, close it up. Number 2 is a paper tray that holds 250 sheets of paper, again, letter or legal size. And you have a little indicator in the front which shows whether that tray is full or empty. Here it's almost empty, but you get the idea. Now the nice option is you can even buy a third paper tray for this, which will hold 500 sheets. So 500, 250, 100 gives you 850 sheets total capacity, all without having to reload. Now, there are 3 different versions of this printer that Printer Stop offers for you. The first one is just called the 2420. That's your base model. Plain English, that just means you hook it up to your computer and it works. It has a USB port, also has a parallel port, so whether your computer is older or newer, it will work. If you have a PC running any version of Windows, including Windows 7, or any version of the Mac operating system, it's going to work just fine. This particular model that we're showing here today is actually a 2420D. The D stands for duplex. Now, looking at the printer from the outside, you can never tell any difference, because built inside of it, it has a little attachment that will take the paper you feed through it, print on one side, and then refeed it through the printer and print on the second side. So that really cuts down on paper costs and makes it more efficient for you to operate the printer for doing long print jobs. The third and final version of the printer is called the 2420DN. Exact same features we just talked about on the 2420D, but it also adds a network port. And the network port means you can put this anywhere in your office and multiple people can print to it and share it, and it will work just great for everyone. And there you have the major features of the 2420. And for a great deal on this printer, all you have to do is visit our website, www.printerstop.com.